What you want me to do?
You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. That's what I'm saying. You can't do nothing, big man.
If you follow hip-hop and pop culture, then you've definitely heard of Charlamagne Tha God. He's one of the biggest radio hosts and interviewers in the game, known for his bold questions and no-nonsense style. But sometimes the tables turn. Some rappers don't just sit back and answer. They push back, call out, or even shut down Charlamagne in unforgettable ways. Those moments remind us that no matter how tough you are on the mic, artists often have the upper hand when it comes to real talk. Today, we're counting down 10 times rappers check Charlamagne Tha God. These moments are raw, real, and full of truth. Let's jump right into it.
And the reason I disagreed with that, because I was
Is that how I worded it? Who is they?
Well, I read the comment. I didn't hear it. What was the exact quote?
I don't know the exact quote, but I don't know if it was they have to make room. I don't know if that was the quote.
People have to make room for new legends?
No.
Yeah, you have to make room for new legends?
No, I don't know if it was they have to make room, but you have to watch out. You have to watch out for new legends. Like
J. Cole is famous for being honest and down to earth, but he's also someone who doesn't like being played. When he appeared on The Breakfast Club, Charlamagne tried his usual tactic, pressing hard with questions designed to stir controversy. But J. Cole didn't bite. Instead, he called out Charlamagne's style in a calm but clear way. J. Cole said he wasn't about drama or provoking artists just to get clicks or ratings. He reminded Charlamagne that not every artist is going to feed into the hype. This was a respectful but strong check, showing that Cole wasn't going to be manipulated or pushed for entertainment's sake. It was a moment where Charlamagne had to listen because J. Cole was putting respect and integrity above all.
There's been a lot of mixed reviews behind the album. Some people feel like you're being too preachy.
Preachy.
How do you feel about the reception of the album?
I feel great about the reception of the album. I ain't catch the preachy thing because majority of the album is me talking about my faults, especially on records like You Ain't Got a Lot to Kick It.
Kendrick Lamar is a legend in the rap game, known for his deep lyrics and thoughtful approach. When Kendrick sat down with Charlamagne, things got a little tense. Charlamagne asked some personal questions, trying to get more out of Kendrick than just music talk. Instead of getting defensive or angry, Kendrick responded with calm but firm honesty. He pointed out that the focus should be on the art, the message, and the culture, not just gossip or drama. Kendrick's check was subtle but powerful. He wasn't rude, but he made it clear that Charlamagne needed to respect the craft more than chasing headlines. This moment showed that respect and understanding are just as important as hard questions.
Yeah.
My man shot out the front seat.
Yeah.
Dude who was driving was on probation.
You told?
No, the dude who was driving on probation told on all of us.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, you knew that though, right?
But the dude driving told, and he was on probation. He ain't give a fuck. He was like, man, I'm on probation. I'm not going to jail for y'all niggas.
See, me, it's a broken system. I'm just not working with a broken system that's going out their way, and they're known, it's a known fact they go out their way to take people like.
Meek Mill has always been outspoken, and he's not afraid to speak his mind. During one interview, Charlamagne started pushing Meek about past mistakes and drama from Meek's life. Charlamagne wanted to hear confessions or admissions, but Meek flipped the script. He challenged Charlamagne on why he focused so much on tearing people down instead of lifting them up. Meek's response was bold and direct. He told Charlamagne that the role of an interviewer should be to bring out truth and positivity, not just to create drama for entertainment. That was a major check. It made Charlamagne reconsider whether he was doing more harm than good by pushing artists into uncomfortable spaces just for ratings. Meek's honesty reminded everyone that interviews can be respectful without losing real talk.
Now y'all won't turn our mic on?
They turn my mic off. Why y'all doing me like that?
I can't help but think this is how Mariah Carey felt.
Oh.
I can't help but think that. I feel like Mariah Carey.
Oh my gosh.
You know what, Charlamagne? Don't start. Don't get it started again.
She was on time though here.
You definitely was on time.
Nicki Minaj is one of the most confident and sharp rappers out there, and when Charlamagne asked her tough questions about her personal life and rumored rivalries, she didn't hold back. Instead of getting defensive, Nicki turned the heat back on Charlamagne. She questioned his intentions and suggested that sometimes he's more interested in sensational stories than real conversations. Nicki's comeback was quick, smart, and unapologetic. She reminded Charlamagne that artists are aware of how the media works and that they're not going to be played or manipulated. This moment was a clear reminder that celebrities like Nicki are masters at owning the narrative and aren't afraid to check anyone trying to twist their stories.
Hope's like, I'm too busy winning to hear their complaints. I don't.
Yeah, no, I just don't care about it. It's almost like a loser's mentality. It's like everyone's so spoiled. Like it's like, you know, he won't let me shine. I even heard someone say like, yo, why Jay won't let Kanye? I'm like, let Kanye. Kanye's Kanye.
Jay-Z isn't the type to get into shouting matches on interviews. His power lies in subtlety and respect. When Jay-Z met Charlamagne, there was a moment where Jay-Z addressed how interviews like this sometimes focus too much on gossip or personal drama. He didn't come at Charlamagne with anger, but with a thoughtful reminder. The focus should be on legacy, music, and culture, not just headlines. Jay-Z's check was quiet but effective. It showed that sometimes you don't need to raise your voice to make a point. A calm, respectful word can be the strongest check of all. This moment also reminded viewers why Jay-Z is considered one of the smartest and most powerful voices in hip-hop.
At noon, if you got to poop and you out in public, body, you can't just pull up in a McDonald's or nothing.
Yes, why wouldn't I? I stay with wet wipes.
Jesus Christ.
I stay with wet wipes and hand sanitizer. Like I'm a mom, so you have to have that.
Yes,
shit. Like,
that's true.
Because your kids want to.
Yes.
Anytime.
Cardi B is known for her bold personality and honesty, and when she faced Charlamagne's questions, she gave as good as she got. At one point, Charlamagne asked Cardi about her relationships and controversial moments in her past, pushing her to explain or justify herself. Cardi didn't shy away. She fired back with humor and confidence. She called out Charlamagne for trying to trap her with tricky questions and made it clear she wasn't going to play along if it felt disrespectful. Cardi's check was loud and proud, and it was a reminder that some artists aren't afraid to take control of the interview and make sure the conversation goes on their terms. Her energy was a perfect balance of real talk and entertainment.
You know, a lot of the criticism, you know, from the tragedy, they say, is in the poor planning and understaffing of the event. As an artist, do you have any involvement in any of that?
Well, I mean, we just, as an artist, you just do the creative. And for this being my festival, you know, I got, you know, bring artists, you know, creatively produce it.
Travis Scott is usually chill and laid back, but even he has his limits. During one interview, Charlamagne pushed Travis on personal issues and drama involving other artists. Travis didn't get angry, but he firmly told Charlamagne that some questions were off limits. He said he wasn't there to air out every private matter or gossip. This was a strong check because it showed Charlamagne that not every artist wants to share everything just for clicks or headlines. Travis's boundary-setting moment was important. It reminded everyone that respect for privacy still matters, even in today's world of oversharing.
To be honest with you, 500 degrees suck to me compared to 400 degrees, but the bar to 6, I'm not even putting that in my spirit. I'm not putting that in my headphones. That's not gonna be on my iTunes, Spotify, iHeart, Pandora, Tidal, playlist. I don't give a f.
I was not a Young Thug fan really until this album, until I really got to really see what.
Lil Wayne is a legend who knows how to throw shade with style. When Charlamagne pressed him about his controversies and rumors, Wayne didn't give a direct answer. Instead, he used humor and sarcasm to deflect the questions. His responses were smart and playful, but clearly showed he wasn't impressed with Charlamagne's line of questioning. Lil Wayne's shade was a way of checking Charlamagne without outright confrontation. It reminded viewers that sometimes the best way to handle pressure is with confidence and a little humor. Lil Wayne's cool attitude made it clear he was in control of the conversation no matter how tough the questions got.
I saw Steve Stout say that, but then that defeats the whole Jay-Z's a hater narrative then.
Yeah. I mean, well, you got to get that. Give him that, because that's his. When you're in that position, you're going to have to feel that hate, buddy. Listen, look, you want to be that guy? You want to be the director of Who Picks Who? You get that hate, buddy. Okay? This is Charlamagne. Do not...
50 Cent has a reputation for being blunt and direct, and his interview with Charlamagne was no different. When Charlamagne asked some pointed questions about 50's past and current beefs, 50 didn't hold back. He called out Charlamagne for trying to stir up drama and accused him of pushing artists to create conflict for ratings. 50's check was sharp and aggressive. He made it clear he wasn't about to play games or let Charlamagne use him for entertainment. This moment was one of the most direct checks in hip-hop media history, showing that sometimes the artist isn't just a guest, they're the boss of the conversation.
It looked like it'd be comfortable for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on it. People joke that they look sort of like the Uggs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what's so bugged out is I'm really working on trying to make a sexier Ugg, because you see Uggs all the time.
They are comfortable.
Yeah, and I see, I see stuff from the future, and I'm always like, I'm such a futurist that I have to like slow down and talk in the present.
The number one time a rapper checked Charlamagne Tha God has to be Kanye West. Kanye is known for being unpredictable and outspoken, and when he appeared on The Breakfast Club, things got wild. At one point, Kanye called out Charlamagne in a way that was equal parts shocking and powerful. He accused Charlamagne of being a bully in interviews and said he thought Charlamagne's approach was disrespectful to artists. Kanye didn't hold back, and the conversation got heated. It was a rare moment where the artist flipped the entire interview on its head. Kanye's check reminded everyone that no matter how popular or loud a host is, the artists still hold the power. It's a moment that will be remembered for years because it showed raw honesty, courage, and the willingness to stand up to a media giant. And there you have it. 10 times rappers checked Charlamagne Tha God and showed that even the toughest hosts can get called out. These moments remind us that interviews aren't just about the questions, they're about respect, honesty, and knowing when to push back. Charlamagne's style has shaped hip-hop media in a big way, but these artists have made sure he knows the limits and the real rules of the game. If you enjoyed this list, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe for more stories like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.